Hello Year 5, happy Wednesday. Here's our fact of the day, which is 6 times 9 equals 54. So I've written a few examples on my sheet. Have a go. What do you know? Can you answer these? And then can you tell me, what other facts do you know? I just wanted to show you quickly that there are other ways that you can be practicing your work. So in the prime numbers video, I used this website, which is called Top Marks, and it has some great free games on. So I just wanted to show you for today another way that you could practice your times tables. So all I've done is put into Google Top Marks, and then this has come up. You can choose categories. So I've chosen multiplication and division. And then there's this game here, hit the button. So again, you can choose. This should work on your iPads, your phones or laptops that you've got at home. We could practice times tables. Choose one. You can start with one you know to get your confidence going, or you could do mixed. So let's think if we're doing our sevens. Then play. Just another way of you practicing. 9 times 7, 63. So you've just got to find the right answer. 4 times 7, 28. There's loads of other games on here as well, and as I say, it's free. So just another way to keep you busy and for you to practice your times tables. topmarks.co.uk. We're going to do the first question together. So we've got 2,190 times 69. So it's the same process again. I'm going to start with my largest digit here, which is the tens. So because it's the tens, I'm going to put in my 0 here as my placeholder, because I know that I'm saying 6 times 0, but actually it's 60 times 0. So 6 times 0 is 0. Then I've got 6 times 9, and that's 54. So I'm going to put my 4 here. I'm going to carry my 5. This is where it can get a bit tricky because I've got scrunch numbers in here, but I'm going to carry that 5. Then I've got 6 times 1, and 6 times 1 is 6, but I've got to add my 5. So 6 add 5, that's 11. So again, I put my 1 here, and I carry my 1. So now I've got 6 times 2. 6 times 2 is 12. I've got my 1 here, so that's 13, a 3 and a 1. So what I've worked out is 60 times 2,190 equals 131,400. So now I go to my ones column. 9 times 0 is 0. 9 times 9 is 81. This is where, if you knowing your times tables helps you. 9 times 1 is 9, and I've got 8 here. So 9 add 8 is 17. So I'm going to put in my 7, and I'm going to carry my 1. Now, so I've done 9 times 0, I've done 9 times 9, and I've done 9 times 1. So now the last one I need to do is 9 times 2, and that's 18. I've got my 1 here, so that's going to be 19. So that's a 9 and a 1. So what I've then worked out is that 9 times 2,190 is 19,710. Then I just need to do column addition to work out my final answer. 0 add 0 is 0. 0 add 1 is 1. 4 add 7 is 11. Carry my 1. 1 add 9 is 10, but I've got to carry my 1, so that makes that 11. I've got to carry my 1 over. And 3 add 1 is 4, but I've got my 1 here, so that's a 5. And then I've got 1 and nothing else in this column, so it's just 1. So my final answer is 151,110. Right, so now we're going to do question 2, and we're going to do it in the same way again. We're going to start with this column here, which is our tens column. So although I'm going to be saying 5 times, we know it's 50 times, which is why I'm putting my 0 placeholder in here. So then I've got 5 times 2. Well, that's 10, and I know I put my 0, and I carry my 1. So then I move along. 5 times 4, well, that's 5 times 4 is 20, and I've got my 1, so 21. So I'm going to put my 1 and carry my 2. Now I'm going to do 5 times 3. 5, 10, 15. So that's 15. Add my 2 is 17. So I'm going to put my 7, carry my 1. And then finally for this one, 5 times 1. Well, that's 5. Add 1 is 6. So I found out that 50 times 1,342 is 67,100. Now I go to my ones column. 2 times 2, well, that's 4. 2 times 4 is 8. Got nothing to carry, I can just put my 8 in. 2 times 3 is 6. And 2 times 1 is 2. So that's the 2. So I found out that 2 times 1,342 is 2,684. And again, I can see that that looks right because actually I've just doubled it, haven't I? When I times by 2, I've doubled those numbers. Now I need to add these two numbers together using column addition. So I've got 0 add 4 equals 4. 0 add 8 equals 8. 1 add 6 equals 7. 7 add 2 equals 9. 6, and I've got nothing to add to it, so that's still going to be 6. So my answer is 69,784. So now I want you to carry on and have a go at the rest. There's 12 questions on this sheet. This is your next question. So again, remember, you're going to start with the tens column and put in your 0. So remember, this is long multiplication. If you're still struggling with the long multiplication, you're going to have to use what you know. So you're going to have to go back to using the grid method, which I know you learned in year 3 and in year 4. And I showed you the grid method in our maths video for the 13th of January. So if you really can't understand the long multiplication, go back to the maths video for the 13th, where I showed you how to use the grid method.